Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This video lecture is for 5th grade students and the topic of this video lecture is factors and multiples. Students, this is chapter number 4 of your mathematics textbook. So let's start with the introduction. Let's first learn what is factor. When a number divides another number exactly, then the divisor is called a factor of the dividend. So किसको कहते हैं हम factor? जब किसी नंबर को कोई नंबर एग्जैक्टली डिवाइड करे then that divisor is known as the factor. Let's suppose take this example 6 divided by 3. See students, this 3 divides this 6 exactly. ये जो 6 है इसको 3 से exactly divide होता है. So we can say that this 3 which is divisor, this 3 is factor. Clear? This 3 is factor of 6. Now next is multiple. The dividend is called the multiple of the divisor. Students, in the above example, the 6 was the dividend. So it means that the 6 is the multiple of 3. 3 is the factor of 6, while as 6 is the multiple of 3. Clear? Now students, let's discuss properties of factors. First property here is 1 is a factor of every number. 1 जो है वो हर एक number का factor है. For example, take this example, 2 divided by 1 is 2. Here 1 is a divisor and 2 is dividend, and this 1 is exactly dividing this 2. See, suppose if I divide this 2 by 1, I can write 1 2 are 2. Okay, so 2 minus 2 is 0. So remainder is 0. It means this 1 is dividing this 2 exactly without leaving any remainder. So we can say that 1 is a factor of 2. 1 जो है वो 2 का factor है. Similarly, if I take any number, say suppose 50 divided by 1, that is again 50. That means this 1 is dividing this 50 also. So 1 is a factor of 50 also. So students, you have to remember that this 1 is a factor of every number. Clear? It means 1 divides every number exactly. Now students, second property is every number is a factor of itself. हर कोई number खुद का factor होता है. For example, if I take 3, 3 is a number, and if I divide 3 by 3, then 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 into 1, 3 1 are 3. Okay, 3 minus 3 is 0. So this means that this 3 is dividing 3 exactly. This 3 is dividing this 3 exactly without leaving any remainder. So it means 3 is a factor of 3. इसका मतलब है कि ये जो 3 है ये इस 3 का factor है because ये इसको exactly divide कर रहा है. Remainder 0 रह रहा है. That's why 3 is a factor of 3. Similarly, if I take any number, कोई भी number अगर मैं लूँ और उसको उसी number से divide करूँ, suppose 65 divided by 65, that is again 1. It means this 65 is a factor of this 65 as it's exactly dividing it. Clear students? So you have to remember this property that every number is a factor of itself. हर कोई number खुद का factor होता है. Now students, third property is 1 is the only number having one factor, namely itself. 1 जो है इसका सिर्फ एक ही factor होता है और वो खुद है. For example, 1 divided by 1 is 1. 1 को 1 से exactly divide हो रहा है. That means we can say that 1 is a factor of 1. Now if I take this 1 divided by 2, see students, if I divide this 1 by 2, 2 0 are 0 and 1 minus 0 is 1. That means 1 is remainder here. So अब 2 के बजाय मैं कोई और instead of 2, if I take 3, 4, 5 and so on, in every case we'll get any remainder other than 0. Okay, so that means other numbers are not the factors of 1. It means 1 is having only one factor and that is 1 itself. Clear? So 1 का सिर्फ एक ही factor है और 1 खुद है अपना factor. बाकी जो भी हम लेंगे, here 1 divided by 2 we got 0 quotient and 1 as remainder. It means here we got remainder. So this 2 is not dividing this one exactly. Similarly, if I take any other number, that number will also not divide this one exactly. So it's only 1 that divides this one exactly. That's why 1 is having only one factor and that is 1 itself. Clear? Now students, next property, fourth property is every number is a factor of 0. हर कोई number 0 का factor है. For example, 0 divided by 1. If we divide the 0 by 1, 1 0 are 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. So that means this 1 is exactly dividing this 0. So 0 divided by 1 is 0, 0 divided by 2 is 0, and so on. And if I divide this 0 by 100, again I will get 0. It means every number is dividing 0 exactly. हर कोई नंबर हर किसी नंबर से 0 को exactly डिवाइड हो जाता है. That means हर कोई नंबर जो है वो 0 का फैक्टर है. Clear? Now students, next property is every number other than 1 has at least 2 factors, namely 1 and itself. We have already discussed that 1 is a number that has only one factor, namely itself. That is 1 का सिर्फ एक ही फैक्टर होता है, that is 1. बाकी जितने भी नंबर्स हैं उनकी कम से कम 2 फैक्टर्स होते हैं. सिर्फ 1 एक ऐसा नंबर है जिसका एक ही फैक्टर है और वो 1 खुद है. बाकी जो भी रेस्ट ऑफ द नंबर्स है उनके कम से कम 2 फैक्टर्स है. ज्यादा से ज्यादा बहुत हो सकते हैं, लेकिन कम से कम 2 फैक्टर्स तो हर किसी नंबर के है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई टेक 2, now if I divide this 2 by 1, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. That means this 1 divides this 2 exactly. So 1 is a factor of 2. Then if I divide this 2 by 2, so 2 1 are 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. That means 2 is a factor of 2. Then if I take 3, 3 0 are 0, 2 minus 0 is 2. That means 2 is remainder here. That means this 3 is not dividing this 2 exactly. So 3 is not a factor of 2. So बाकी जो भी numbers है, those are not the factors of 2. So 2 is having only 2 factors, that is 1 and 2. 2 जो है उसके सिर्फ 2 factors है, एक तो 1 है और वो खुद है, that is 2. That means ये 2 का केस था. 2 के केस में सिर्फ कम से कम 2 factors है. Now if I take any other number, for example, see students, if I take now 4 here, now 1 4 are 4. Okay, 4 minus 4 is 0. Then if I divide this 4 by 2, 2 2 are 4. Okay, then I can write 4 1 are 4. Okay, so it means this 4 is divisible by, exactly divisible by 1, by 2 and by 4. That means this 4 is having 3 factors, 1 2 and 4. But हमने क्या देखा कि कम से कम 2 फैक्टर्स तो है ही है. एक तो 1 भी इसका फैक्टर है और खुद ये जो 4 है वो खुद अपना भी फैक्टर है. दैट मीन्स एट लीस्ट 2 फैक्टर्स होते ही होते हैं. 2 से ज्यादा भी हो सकते हैं, बट कम से कम 2 फैक्टर्स हर एक नंबर के हैं. और वो 2 फैक्टर्स कौन से? एक तो 1 है और नंबर खुद अपना फैक्टर होता है. क्लियर? नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, लास्ट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ फैक्टर्स इज a factor of number is less than or equal to the number. एक नंबर का फैक्टर जो होता है या तो वो नंबर से छोटा होगा या नंबर के बराबर होगा, बट दैट विल नेवर बी ग्रेटर देन नंबर. नंबर से बड़ा नंबर का फैक्टर नहीं हो सकता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फैक्टर्स ऑफ 4 आर 1 2 and 4. सो 4 के फैक्टर्स अभी हमने पिछली प्रॉपर्टी के टाइम देखे कि 4 के फैक्टर्स है 1 2 and 4. Now this 1 is less than 4, 2 is less than 4 and 4 is equal to 4. It means here all the factors are either less than or equal to 4. But 4 से बड़ा कोई भी फैक्टर यहाँ पे नहीं है. So you have to remember that a factor of number, नंबर का के जो फैक्टर्स होते हैं या तो वो लेस देन होंगे नंबर से या नंबर के इक्वल होंगे, बट दैट विल नेवर बी ग्रेटर देन द नंबर. क्लियर? Now students, I'll end this video lecture here. In the next video lecture, we'll discuss further concepts like properties of multiples and so on. Till then, you will keep on revising these concepts. Allah Hafiz.